A woman asked her boyfriend to propose to her, and when he did, she deliberately turned him down. When she noticed he didn't seem the least bit upset about the rejection, Lisa began to suspect that the man she'd been dating might not be human at all. The next day, Lisa brought him to the edge of a cliff. She told him the first proposal had been poorly planned, and asked him to do it again, promising she'd say yes this time. Her boyfriend went along with it without a second thought, completely unaware that the whole thing was a trap. The moment his guard was down, Lisa shoved him off the cliff. Then she took off running as fast as she could, as if stopping for even a second would get her killed. After 3 straight days of running, her body finally gave out, and she collapsed unconscious beside a rock. That's when a passing couple found her. Assuming she'd been attacked, they decided to help her out of the wilderness. But it didn't take long for Mike and Anna to realize something was off about Lisa. She slept with her eyes wide open, and no matter what they asked her, her only answer was, "I can't remember." Sensing something was seriously wrong, the couple decided to slip away from this unsettling woman in the middle of the night. But Lisa had already silently positioned herself right behind them, clutching a sharp knife. The couple braced themselves, thinking she was coming for them, but her blade was pointed at someone else entirely.
Hey, there you are.
Who is that guy?
They aimed their flashlight toward the figure and were stunned to find it was Lisa's boyfriend, the same man she'd pushed to his death earlier that day. The sheer terror on Lisa's face told Mike everything he needed to know. This man was extremely dangerous. He immediately warned the stranger to back off, swearing he wouldn't hold back if the man took one more step. Clearly, Mike had no idea what he was actually dealing with. In a split second, Mike swung at the man, only to watch in horror as his own hand dropped to the ground. The stranger's fingers had morphed into razor-sharp blades. With a casual flick of his hand, the boyfriend killed Mike on the spot. Lisa spun around and ran, but Anna couldn't keep up and was quickly grabbed. Lisa hid behind a tree, barely breathing, while her boyfriend kept raising his voice, threatening to kill Anna unless Lisa showed herself. Left with no choice, Lisa stepped out of hiding. But the next instant, the cold-blooded creature killed Anna anyway, proving his word meant nothing. He then revealed the truth to Lisa. He was an alien, sent to Earth on a reconnaissance mission. He had fully replicated her boyfriend's body, including all of his memories and thought patterns. As soon as he finished speaking, the alien moved to kill Lisa. But as he looked into her helpless eyes, he hesitated. He raised his blade to her face again and again, only to pull it back each time. Something wasn't right, and he knew it. Some unknown force was interfering with his mind. He'd never hesitated when eliminating other targets. Yet with Lisa, he simply couldn't follow through. Could it be because he'd copied her boyfriend's mind?
Wait, what? Do I love you?
He was beginning to realize that human emotions and consciousness were far more complex than he'd ever imagined, something he, as an alien, had never experienced before. Eventually, he made a new decision. He would spare Lisa and take her back to his world to live with him. With a gentle wave of his hand, an alien spacecraft materialized right in front of them. Facing this terrifying, unknown creature, Lisa played along at first. Then, the moment his attention slipped, she lunged forward and snatched the blade from his body.
Come on, are we really gonna do this again?
Of course, a weapon like that posed virtually no threat to an alien. Still, Lisa drove it into him before sprinting toward the ocean. The alien chased after her relentlessly. The water soon turned red with blood. Lisa had already spotted a shark lurking beneath the surface, so she'd intentionally cut the alien to lure him into the sea. The scent of blood drew the shark in fast, and it clamped down on the alien with a vicious bite. Lisa swam for shore with everything she had and barely made it out alive. Back at the campsite, she was getting ready to leave when a sudden anxiety attack hit her. She frantically dug out her last pill and swallowed it. At that very moment, a tentacle shot out from behind her and pierced straight through her body. Lisa was clever, but one shark clearly wasn't enough to finish off an alien. Having learned his lesson, the alien stopped hesitating and started devising a new way to deal with her. He realized that if he transformed into Lisa's likeness, he could break free from the emotional interference that had been holding him back. So he began shifting his form, and gradually, his appearance changed until he was a perfect copy of Lisa. Now he was finally ready to strike, but just as he was about to make his move, it hit Lisa. If the alien had copied her appearance, he'd most likely copied her anxiety disorder too. So Lisa began pouring out her darkest memories, emphasizing how her life had been nothing but pain and hopelessness. She talked about her broken family and the warmth she'd never known. Every word cut deep, and sure enough, it triggered a full-blown anxiety response in the alien. He crumpled to the ground in agony, as if he couldn't even breathe. Seizing the moment, Lisa grabbed a rock and smashed it into his head over and over until the alien stopped moving completely. Only then did she turn and walk away. As Lisa drove off, thinking it was finally over, the car radio suddenly crackled to life on its own.
I didn't know you could be so violent.